different countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're live. Brilliant, Hannah. Absolutely brilliant. Welcome back. Yeah, the bear's in the repair shop. I hope you enjoyed that last hour. What a lot of fun, right? Give it a go. Get all your pouring paints and then give it a go, because it's super, super, super cool, isn't it? Right, brand new, completely different end of the scale here now. We have a fantastic brand new launch for you from Two Red Robins. We've got the dies, we've got the Micro Studio, and we've got the SVG files. Now the SVG files on Tuesday, where I've got my 3 scan and cut shows, I'm going to demo something different with with this in each hour. So if you get it now, you will get demonstrations and education for this, which is brilliant. But first of all, let me tell you where you can watch us and how to shop. So you can watch us on YouTube, on your big TV. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop on either Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product and give you a code that relates to that product. And all you need to do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, so you don't need to miss a second of what we're doing, which is brilliant. Then we're going to send you a message which will land in your inbox, and when you're ready to check out, you're going to open that message, click the link that is inside it, and that will take you to highlightcrafts.com. Please log into your account. If you haven't got an account with us, if you're brand new, open an account. That's really important. It's free, which is exactly what you would expect it to be. But the benefits of having an account means that you automatically and for free become a member of Club Highlight. So there's no annual subscription, no monthly fee, but what you do get is extra discount, loyalty points for every £1 that you spend, and on a basket spend over £35 free postage. So that's brilliant. So make sure you log into your account and all of that will happen for you. If you want to watch us on our website, highlightcrafts.com, all you need to do is literally click watch live on the website, and then all the items in the show will appear down the side of your screen. You then just click the ones that you want to add to your basket. Then you'll get a little red shopping bag appear at the top of your screen, and all your goodies are in there. And when you're ready to turn them into Happy Post, you're going to click on that shopping bag and that will take you through login and checkout, which is fabulous. You can also shop ahead. Now I know a lot of you do this in between shows and even in the middle of the night, which is amazing. I'd be exactly the same. Go to highlightcrafts.com, click on the banner that says shop today's deals, and all the deals on all the shows are there. So if you can't quite get your basket in one show to over that free shipping point, then absolutely go onto there, go onto our regular website and add things into your basket. Right, we've got a Guess the Childhood Toy today. So I'm going to give you a clue right at the beginning. None of them are mine. No? Because I couldn't find him. And then it really bothered me because I had little Ted forever. I had a little one about that big where all the joints moved, and then a little teeny tiny one that had a red, blue and gingham little check shorts on. It's the cutest little thing.
None of them are mine either.
None of them are Stephanie's. Okay, so who does that belong to? Okay. What? Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here at all. No. Wasn't me. I remember when I was about...
Can I just say something?
When I was about 3, our drive went right, well, it does now. We're going right from the garage right down to the pavement, and it's quite a long drive, and my dad concreted it all. And then I walked up it in wellies. And my dad went, who's done that? I went, that dog over there. He said, what, a dog with wellies? I went, yeah. What? Nothing to see here. Right, let me introduce you.
She was watching you on the screen.
I know. No, she wasn't. It's Hannah. That's why I knew I'd get away with it. Right, let me introduce you to this bundle. So I'm going to tell you the prices and the item numbers, and then Stephanie's going to go through the boards with you as well. This is absolutely beautiful, quintessential British tea time, I would say, with all these stunning florals. Now imagine if you got your caddy this morning decorating it with all this. This is going to look absolutely fabulous. So shop bundle, it's going to get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. No, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of dies. Blinking heck. How are we doing this?
Well, because we've just passing on the saving we would have given to the other place.
Okay, fair
We've
enough.
given it to everybody. We've given them an extra, the equivalent of 62% saving off.
62% saving, and then they still get the club discount and the points.
Yeah.
Right, shop bundle. You're going to get all of the dies that you can see in front of you. Stephanie's going to go through with you on the boards. It's $59.99, so no postage. And you're saving £72.92 on a brand new launch. Now, you can get it individually if you want to. Obviously, the best saving is with the bundle. And you can also get Micro Studio. Now, the Micro Studio is worth $19.99. So basically, you're paying £40 for all of those dies before your club discount. That's crazy. So I'm going to let Stephanie go through the dies now, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at Micro Studio, because then we can show you the SVG files as well. Right, Stephanie, are you ready, my love?
I am, yes.
Lovely.
And I'm so thrilled with the way this collection's turned out, because what you've got, everybody, is the chance to really maximise the way you work with your die cuts and Micro Studio. So in this set, you have got,
I just want to read this out to you, because this is why we do what we do. Okay. Becky Finnerty says, can I just say you lot are the best doctors ever. You guys have made me feel so much better than the doctors have here in 9 days. You're welcome. Thank you, Becky. That means, honestly, that means the world. Thank you so much.
Do you know the other thing is we're all just like you.
Yeah,
we've all got our own challenges
things.
and stuff and gremlins and
we've got all of that.
demons and all that stuff. And we come here and you guys make us feel better.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
It's
a two-way street.
It is. It works brilliantly. Right, everybody. So, and although sometimes it goes wrong, as a percentage, it's probably quite high, but we actually are quite good at what we do the rest of the time. So, anyway, so this is what we've got in this collection. You are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sizes of cup and saucer. So you've got 8 different sizes of saucers, 8 different sizes of cups. You've got your handles so that you can change them. So imagine these, you could do double-sided reflections and actually put them so it's there's handles on both sides. We could work with them so that you actually have this and we create vases from them. This piece, which is super clever, allows you to literally cut out the top of the teacup so that you can tuck things into it, or just cut it as a slot. So you're getting all of that has been put in and thought about as part of the actual collection. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sets as a gathering on that one. Then you've got the gathering of this one, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're getting 8 of these actually done together. So they're the smaller sets of flowers. Plus you're also getting your full sets of bouquets. All of this lot, I mean, the craziest price going. Plus you're getting your Micro Studio. How much was it again, Mel?
For the whole bundle?
Yeah.
$59.99.
$59.99.
Before discount.
Before your club discounts.
That's why it's flying. Over 10% now allocated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, already.
Look at this. Look at taking. This is where you're going to go into your stash. And you're going to, I love this. I've got goosebumps. Because you're going to go into your stash. You're going to use your foiling. This is like that old-fashioned china where you've got gold leaf round the rim. So you could use your gold leaf. Then, what about using all of those shaped cards that we've all been working with? Look at that. How fabulous is that? It's absolutely stunning. I've got to show you these boards. Oh, and look at the little reflections. Look at these gatherings. You go from that size to that size. They're just exquisite. Right, so these are your teacups. Now, Max has designed each of these teacups, and for inspiration, we actually sent him some pictures of English china to actually help him get this look and feel and the style. So you've got multiple sets of these in different styles. I'll show you on the Minecraft Studio in a minute, but you're getting all of them different designs. And then we've got complementary saucers to go with them. And I love the fact that you could stack your teacups, you could stack them, you could do that design where you have them one at the top and it looks like all the flowers are cascading out of it. Imagine how that's going to look. And then our lovely Amanda has properly gone to town on these. She's taken, I'll show you that one last. She's taken the backgrounds and she's used, so we've really gone into our stash. This is about, if you just want to do paper crafting and you just want to do a little bit of card making, absolutely, you've got everything you need. If you want to do it digitally, you've got everything you need. If you then want to go to the next level, look at how this transcends. It just blinking works. So here she's taken one of her basic stencils and just put a stencil over the top. So taken the background that's on the USB, on the download, taken this bunch of flowers, decoupaged them up, so put them out, and that's the thing, you can use, remember when we used to get those box kits, and that you only got one of each or two of each, and you didn't dare use them because you wanted to save it. Now you can pick your favourite and do it as many times as you want. Look at this one. Look at the style of this. This is actually even using washi tape to actually go down to create the effects that we've got. A little bit of inking, looks really clever. Here's another one, completely different. You look at these and then look at the traditional style of samples that we've got. So really traditional. You've got both sets of them. Then this is another one for you. So you're getting all of this. It's the craziest price going. It's for brand new designs. You've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. You've got, and I didn't even count everything, about 38 die cuts. That's crazy, guys. But you haven't just got that. You're getting all of these as well. Oh my goodness me, how beautiful are they? Look at how, and this is what I love. You're paying for that and creating that. You're paying for these and creating these beautiful, beautiful bouquets. Oh my goodness.
And they absolutely are paying for them because 20% of it is now allocated.
Wow.
And we're 30 minutes into the show.
Guys, look at those 8 designs. How, aren't they just stunning? Imagine layering all of these up. They're just absolutely beautiful. But there's a whole other level of this. So you can do this, and you could put those literally as a bouquet with a piece of ribbon around it. And from if friends were flowers, I'd pick you. Literally on the front of a card. Clean, simple.
Yep.
Right, job done. Or you could take all of it and you could do this. And you could put your little teacups in and your flowers tucked in and your backgrounds and your stenciling, and you could really go to town. You could be creating something as simple as this. Look at that. Look at how simple that is, but how amazing it looks. Oh my goodness me.
Right.
Ooh.
Quarter of the stock now
A
is allocated.
quarter of the stock has gone.
And in people's baskets. I just want to read this out to you, Stephanie.
Okay.
This is brilliant.
And then can I
Yes.
have some of those cards to show everybody?
Absolutely. Alison Horn says, what matters is that when it goes wrong, not only is it a good laugh, but you always sort it out and put your customers first.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. The bear's still in the bear
In the bath.
bath. Yeah. Yeah, you still. I need the little box.
I'm going to
one
get
as well.
them. Yeah.
I know, sorry, I know I'm being demanding, but
No, you're not
there's-
at all.
look,
I am going
right,
to do it
just
for you.
I want to show you this though, because this is such a clever card. Right, so, and there's lots of layers to it. So first of all, these are the little saucers, and they look like they've been just stacked on top of each other. The cups have been stacked on top of each other, and I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see the detail. So you've got the cups here. Oh, by the way, that's when I took them off. The gloves didn't leak. That was me. And then you lift this up, and that is how you create that easel.
That's lovely.
And but then there's a whole other level of easel, because you've got these beautiful backgrounds that are stunning. So if I turn this sideways, so you can see that, you can see there, look at the dimension that we've got on these flowers. Look at how good it is. And what I'm going to think this might be our lovely Vicky. Our lovely Vicky's done. She's reinforced this with a piece of grey board to make sure it's properly sturdy. But isn't that for a special birthday, for a 60th, a 70th, an 80th, all of those
Put them
special
behind
birthdays.
you. The box frames.
Yes, the box frames.
These were batch 6 of your card template, so your SVG files. 30% now.
Look at this, guys. Look at the teacups.
I love that.
These are the backgrounds that you've got. Look at the the reason we didn't cut into them, because we want you to be able to do things like that. Isn't that stunning?
Magnificent.
Look at this one. Isn't that
great? Aren't they?
Beautiful. And everybody said, "Oh, why are we putting all the things like the tea bags and everything on?" I said, because you want to have them on the windowsill.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely.
You want all those pieces on there. Then look at the ones up here. Look at this one. Oh, look at that.
Oh, the little bunnies in them. Look, family favourites.
Oh, hang on. Look at family favourites. The little bunnies are in the cups. And this one has got lace round it and all the little birds in the cups.
But then look at this little teeny tiny one here.
Oh,
Sorry,
30%'s gone, everybody.
Look at that.
Oh, 30%.
Small card. Side stepper. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
They're all magic. Thank you. A massive thank you to our design team, because you just...
Look at this one.
We couldn't do our jobs without you.
And this one is completely flat. Completely flat. That's just your MCS. So you've got a collection that is just absolutely brilliant. Now, there's something else that I need to just share with you, because it's not just about doing them like this. I've got to show you these, and then I've got to do a quick demo on there, because
Can I show them MCS artwork first, or do you want
Oh,
to do it
no,
on the
no,
screen?
do that. But also, can you tell everybody about that price on that thing?
That price on that thing? Yes, I can.
Oh, look at this one. Look at that one. Can you see? And this one. Look at here how Kath has gone and got her some butterflies, and she's put the butterflies on. That's
Stephanie.
it's
You are
beautiful. What?
Because you go, can you do this and this? And then you
And
carry
then-
on talking.
Oh, sorry.
Good job, I love her, innit?
But you knew
Right.
what I meant.
I do know what you mean. That's the scary bit for me. Right, Becky, come on, let's have a look at this, because we also have the Minecraft Studio for you. So look how beautiful these backgrounds are. If you're looking for something to cover your MDF, this might be the thing. Look how fantastic these backgrounds are. And you go for the Minecraft Studio, which you're really not paying for. I'm just going to put it out there. These are all the different colourways are on here. So you don't have to just go for the first original colourway. You can have all the colourways in all the teacups and flowers that you could ever wish for, in all the correct colours, the right purple, the right pink, the perfect yellow, the absolute complementary blue, all of these different background papers that you've got in here. Look at all this lot that you're getting loads, 204 different ones, but this is your scene building. And how magnificent are these? Remember, you can change all the colours on these. You've got your cups, you've got your saucers, your handles are separate, so you can have them with or without. And then all your florals, all these beautiful, beautiful blossoms. Then you've got the jars with the different teas in, the paper bags that after they weighed them out on the weighing scales, the old-fashioned weighing scales with the weights, pop them into the little paper bags for you. You've got the cinnamon sticks in here as well. You've got the little sign that you could have in your shop with the name of the tea. And then you've got all of these stunning florals. All your reflections are within the Micro Studio download as well. And if you're not going for MCS, if you're just going for the dies, which I don't know why you would, because it's the same price for both, Hannah, isn't it?
It is.
The bundle and
the bundle and
MCS.
The MCS is £45 down to £29.99.
The dies and the dies on their own.
Oh yeah, the dies on. Sorry, I missed that bit. The dies on their own are the same price. So
Yeah.
Don't get that one.
So don't get the dies on their own.
35%'s gone.
35% out. Don't get that. Do it. Get both together. Then you've got your digi-stamps. Now, if you love colouring in, these are going to be fabulous. But you can decorate the front of your own teacup. That's the cool thing, right? Love that. Then you've got some really fun sentiments in here. Your tea-rific, your my cup of tea, party time, your brutiful. Just brew it. I love that. Life is full of possibilities. So you've got all of those sentiments, and then you've got the textures in the background. These are lovely. Absolutely lovely. So if you're buying the big bundle, you're actually not paying for these. Now, we do have rice papers that are launching on Monday with all this on, which is going to be amazing for you as well. But all of that, so all of the dies, all 8 sets of dies that Stephanie's just shown you, plus the Micro Studio artwork is shop bundle, and it's £59.99. You've got a £72.92 saving on a brand new launch from Two Red Robins, which is amazing. Now then, scan and cut? Absolutely. So SVG files. So you can buy the SVG files by themselves for £24.99. You can buy the Micro Studio by itself for £19.99, but please don't do that. Shop download. £29.99 gives you a £14.99 saving, which is incredible. I love these new index sheets, and I know you guys love them at home because you were telling us the other day. Isn't it lovely to see the colour on the sheet? So you're going to get all of those as SVGs. Now then, what we do when we do our SVG downloads is we give you them all in 3 different sizes. So the original, and then either a smaller and a large version, or the original and a large and an extra large. It depends what the artwork calls for, but you can still resize those in your print settings as well, or you can take them into Micro Studio. Then we give you all the detailed designs. So draw, foil, emboss. You saw us yesterday, embossing and paper piercing, which was just amazing. I was so happy I worked that out. So you've got all of those. Then you've got all the reflections artwork. You've then got the reverse reflections artwork. So you can have a teacup that actually stands up on the saucer, and it's a pattern on both sides. Then you can fill it with all your flowers, which would look amazing. And then you get any decoupage layers, depending on what the artwork calls for, and all colourways, which is tremendous value, isn't it? Shop download, £29.99 is going to get you that little lot before you discount, and it's digital, so no postage. So you could be crafting with this. As soon as you've checked out, within 10 minutes, download it, you could be crafting with it. How exciting is that? It's brilliant, isn't it? Now, one more thing I want to show you. Well, first of all, we've got a guess whose toy this is from Childhood Toys. So this was number 1. I will give you a little hint. She normally builds shows with Stephanie, and when she's in the studio, she's usually on cameras, and it's not Sam. Okay, that's number 1. This is the second one. Please don't think I mean this in any offensive way whatsoever, because I don't. But this person's toy, this person who owned this little doll, is mad as a box of frogs. Okay? And everybody agrees. Mad as a box of frogs, but we love her dearly. So that's your next one. Right, I need to show you this Posh Card, because this time last week we did a proper deal on Posh Card, and we've got a few, and I mean a few, left. So shop cream is going for $19.99, should be $29.99, so you've got a £10 saving. You're going to get this lovely card, and it is beautiful. I'm going to say that's probably 280 or 300.
It's 300.
300 GSM, perfect for your card blanks, perfect for your die cutting, brilliant on your scan and cut, tested it all. So you're going to get 30 12 by 12s, 30 A5s, 60 A4s, and 30 A3. It's all the same cards. If you're doing a big batch of wedding invitations, party invitations, whatever it is, you're going to get a huge amount of card in there, over 4 kilograms of cardstock for $19.99. Shop cream. Okay, so shop cream will get you that in its own little storage, well, big storage box, huge, for $19.99. Don't miss out on this, because when this is gone, this is the last of it. We'll be bringing you a different one next week, so make sure you grab that now. Right, Stephanie, are you ready for us?
I am super ready. I've got loads of stuff to show you. That I'm going to show you some stuff on MCS, then we're going to do a quick paper demo, and then I'm going to show you some other stuff as well. So first of all, I've just pulled a load of these index sheets on, and I just want to show you the colours as we go rainbow through it. So think about who you would be sending them to and what colours they would love. Oh, I've just deleted the wrong one, never mind. There we go. So you can see these are the kinds of colours that you're going to be getting. So think about who and what colourway you would be wanting to do. Would you be wanting neutrals? Would you be wanting pastels? Look at the textures that we've got in here, and also the complementary watercolours that you've got to go with them. So you've got everything in pairs, so you've got things that match together. You've got your digital stamps, which we've seen. You've got your reflections. You've got all of your elements that you've got here to be able to build your own scenes and build your own designs. Your sentiments, you can resize, all of your reflections. Then you've got all of your scenes, which you can see here now. Look at these scenes. They're absolutely stunning. They are just gorgeous. Go on, what's tickling you?
I'm laughing because Marion Brennan's put, number 1 is Katie, number 2 is Hannah. It's not Hannah, it's the other mad one. And it's not me, and it's the other one with the bright red hair.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's not me.
So there you can see
Brilliant.
That's one of them. There's another one. There's another one. Look at the depth that you get in here. When you go into the detail of them, you go right in. You can even see through the window out to the other side to what's inside there. Everything, every little bit of it has been beautifully designed. Then I'm just going to pull out from this one. Oh my gosh, everybody. Over 35% of the stock's gone. It's crazy. This is on all Monday. We've got things for you.
Diane says, "Mad as a box of frogs. How can I choose?" Good question, Diane. Good question.
That is a good question. Look,
yeah, just put us all in.
Look
one
at
at a time.
All of the china that's on the mantelpiece.
I love that.
Look
at that. That's just like the china my grandma had in her kitchen. I'm right there in a pantry right now, in a little kitchen. I can smell the rice pudding. I can see the Pyrex dish that's burnt a little bit on the top because she's been cooking in it for decades. And that china, how fabulous. Hi. Do you want a cup of tea, Stephanie?
Yeah, my last one went cold. Look at how you can rainbow these colours and create all the different things, or change it and change the hue. I love that button. I love being able to just
brilliant, isn't it?
Get all the amounts of the things. And then this is one that, look, we don't use enough of. Just softening it in the background. So you can see you've got all of that. Right, then you've got your scenes here now. I'll come back to that in a minute. And then there's the other one. Right, so I'm just going to go to 2 undos because that one I need to get rid of.
Oh, that looks lovely. That looks like a French patisserie that you would find down a little back cobbled street.
It doesn't it?
I love that.
Yeah, now.
The atmosphere in there, it's just, honestly, you're there, aren't you?
So
Love
I'm just going to move it in a little bit and look what happens to all of the elements. It all stays, actually, it works.
Yeah, it does.
So not, although I'm making it squished and I'm making everything look taller and thinner, all that's happened is it's changed the perspective, and then I can make it look taller.
Wow.
But this is the other bit, you can crop it. So I can decide that I am going to have that part of it as my background. Or I can decide I'm going to have this part of it as my background. So you can see that what you're doing is literally creating your own background. So I've got my background there. Then if I go back into my files and I now go into my scene building and I pick myself a bunch of flowers, and I'm just going to make those teeny weeny flowers and just put them on the table. So I've put just a little teeny weeny bunch of flowers on the top of the table. Right, let's go into here and I'm going to show you how we're going to make our own china.
Yeah, I like the idea of this.
So we've got our own china piece, and then we've got a design that I've brought this on, and all I've done is make it smaller like that. So I'm just going to make it smaller there.
Wow.
Okay. Right, but we're going to do a couple of other little things. So I'm just going to copy that and I'm going to paste it. So I've got another one of them there, and I'm just going to zoom in a bit. We'll come down here and we're going to put that one there because this pattern goes all the way around this piece of china. So I'm going to put it like that, and then I'm going to go into my scissors, my famous scissors, and I am just going to go like this.
Right, so that's just been a light bulb moment for me. So when you're using your scissors, you cut the bit that you want to keep. You surround the bit that you want to keep and keep the inner.
You can keep the inner, yeah.
Brilliant.
So look at how that's just done.
That's cool.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, I love that.
So you can actually make, right, so now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get all of that together. No, actually, I'm going to show you something else. We're going to keep those two bits. We're going to move you out we'll move you to there. I'm going to put this one. Now, let's just move it down a bit. We'll put you there, and we'll put this one to the front.
Look at that.
And then this bit comes to the front. And that's just that little bit of pattern on the side.
Oh, Stephanie, look at that. There. Look at that. I love my craft studio. And do you know what? I never
So
thought
how
I'd say
good's
that.
that?
That's brilliant.
And so you can do that. Right, then the other thing, you need to do this as well. So we'll get you out the way, we'll get you out the way, we'll get you out the way. Right, this.
Oh, mug, vase.
Vase. Then we put this over the top. We just stretch it to match. And you can do it so that the vase.
I love that.
It's like that. How? Isn't it good when you can see all this different stuff that you can do?
I love it.
Right, now because this is a vase, it needs more flowers. So we're just going to fill it with some more flowers. So I am literally What am I going to do? I need to come in a little bit more so you can see this. So we're going to put you there, and I'm going to put this one up there. I'm going to send that to the back. So when we bring all this down here, like this, and we tuck that one there, that one comes right down there, and that one goes there. It's just full.
I love that.
Of wildflowers, and you've got all your little flowers that you've got there. And then we take this, make it a bit smaller, make it, put a little sign in, tuck that in wherever we want it, into our sentiments, pick our sentiment, make it smaller, just rotate it to the angle we want, and put that on there. Now, I'm going to go back into my scene building, because I'm going to get these little bits of tea, and I'm just going to tuck them in too.
Nice.
Just to finish off. And then this one, which I'm going to flip there, and I'm going to rotate it quite a lot. We're just going to tuck it in just there, so that it looks like it's just literally coming out the side of the pot. And you can do all of this, but don't forget, if you want your vase to be patterned, bring that to the front, move that out the way, move my vase, stretch my vase. So I've got my patterned vase. So you've got all these little elements, and just tuck that one in, just there. So you've got all the bits that you can do to be able to make it. And then all of that gets grouped. Group you. I'm going to make you smaller. Take you to one side, move all this because we don't need any of that. I'll just delete that off the page. Go into my scenes. Now I'm going to pick a scene here, and I'm going to take this, which I'm going to bring to the front, and I'm going to put that on the shelf, amongst the teacups. Or I'm going to move that out the way, and I'm going to bring my cup of tea, and I'm going to make, not that one, where's my other one gone? I need this one. Here, there, and bring it to the front. And I'm going to bring you and have you there.
Amazing.
And again, you can bring in the tables here.
Oh, look at that. I love that image.
Let's make you quite a bit bigger.
That's beautiful.
There. And then this one, bring to the front. And I'm going to put you on the table. There.
That's awesome. Look at that. That artwork is stunning.
It is beautiful, but I also, this is guys, it's what you can do with it.
Absolutely.
So look at this one. Look at the detail that we've got here. So this is one of our box cards, and you can see that it's got all the flowers inside it. It's got the flowers in the bouquet in the top of the cup. The saucer has been made at the back, but then to come to the front. So it actually is creating a foundation, which is what Two Red Robins was built on. And the whole thing folds flat to go in an envelope like that. So it is just real luxurious card making that looks exquisite.
It does indeed.
This one showing all the flowers inside, but then having the smaller ones for the sides, which look fabulous. So that's the next one for you. And then this one, which you saw with the little boxes to the side, those little boxes that allow you for everything to get smaller and go flat, again to go in. Right, I've got a demo for you.
Okay.
But before I do this, would you like to just say some hellos? And
Yes,
say
absolutely.
to
Well, tell us
everybody?
mesmerising. I need to take a class if possible on MCS.
Ah,
Well, if you go onto YouTube, there's
Yep.
loads of free classes on there, and there's also a help button at the top that gives you all sorts of different guides as
and
well.
guys, can I'll
Sorry.
just say something quickly, Mel.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a couple of people off poorly this week.
Yeah,
Our
we
lovely
have.
Amber's been poorly, and Andrew's lovely wife is about to have a baby.
Yeah.
So it's delayed getting some stuff done that we owe you, and so we're a few days late with our classes, which are our monthly classes, but it will be this week. It's just there's some editing and last little bits of filming to do, and we're really, really sorry. But yeah, unfortunately, the key people that we needed to be able to help have both not been able to be in the office. What we are doing is putting a contingency in place if it ever happens again. So you're trying to make it be a one-off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had Sean off. We
had two people who filmed.
Hannah.
I couldn't hold a camera.
Hannah couldn't hold the camera
because she was poorly. She's
Yeah.
got vertigo. And our lovely Amber had to go home properly poorly.
Yeah, she was properly poorly.
And unfortunately, Andrew had to be at home for Sophie. So it was just a bit challenging this week, but we got through it.
Absolutely.
Somehow.
Right, 25% of shop cream, which is the Posh Card, is now allocated in people's baskets. This is what happens, you see, Hannah, all the time. The codes change and I get completely lost. Can you recap on the questions for today? We haven't done these other two things here. Right, we're going to do them now. Come on, Becky. So, number one, that belongs to somebody who normally builds shows with Stephanie and is often on cameras. This one is the Mad Redhead, mad as a box of frogs, not me.
Yep.
This one is the one whose wife is expecting.
Yeah.
And he's usually in production.
Yeah.
And he can be very grumpy. And
Yeah.
this one is the other mad box of frogs that's sat in here doing production today. Okay? There we go.
That
So that's
makes
all
it
those. You've got to
easy, doesn't
guess
it?
who they belong to. You all do a magnificent job, thank you, says Shirley G. Morning, Mel and Steph. I've received your emails regarding the lessons. It's fine. It will give us all extra time for practicing. Hope the girls get better soon. I know it's been a week of illness this week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, no, yeah, Andrew, Sheila, absolutely. Right, demo?
Yeah. Right, guys, I've only got a few more minutes to demo.
Do you want
because
me to demo this and you go and
Well,
take your Facebook Live?
I
could do that.
Okay. Yeah, was going to show them how this bit works and why you need it.
Oh, go on then, you show that bit.
Right, okay.
You're
So,
the expert die
so
cutter,
right.
not me.
So, right, guys, what you do is you've got your die and then you've got these extensions and you get one for every size of the cups that you've got. And that sits here and you tape it in place. And what it does is, and you can have it however long you want. So if you want to properly cut that top, you can do that with the smaller one.
Can I have you quick? 40% of this bundle
Has gone.
Bundle has now allocated.
And it's on Monday,
and
guys.
it's on Monday as well.
So what it does is it cuts exactly the right curve in here for you to be able to put this in. So look how professional that looks. But then also the other thing that you can do is if I take this one, I'm going to pop that in, but look how the leaves can go over the curve. And that's what you can do. So you can get this extra, sort of much more natural look and literally be building up these wildflowers so they just look stunning. So how gorgeous is that? And then the other thing is if you wanted to tuck your cups in, so that you've got them like you would stack them if you had them in the kitchen. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Now, I am going to leave you for the last couple of minutes with our lovely...
Why?
Wow.
Come on, let's get everybody watching this Facebook Live,
right, guys.
please.
So I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live, and if you join it on my page, you can also join it on Jenny Wren Cards. But come on my page and I'll share it. So we're going to be doing behind the scenes card making for charity. What does it mean? How do you go about it? Showing you loads of ideas of designs, having a little bit of fun, telling you, but we're going to be doing we're fundraising for Guide Dogs for the Blind, Diabetes UK, and also for breast cancer care, which all really close to our heart. Loads of reasons, and all of you guys as well. But the most important thing is we're going to have a bit of fun and a cup of tea and a chat. And it's just a lovely way to chill out after having a lovely Saturday here. Oh, and that squeak, Hannah. What a squeak is that? So please don't disappear. Just come over to my Facebook page straight after this, and I will see you in a minute. Would you show everybody the boards again?
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
They're so gorgeous.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Right, everybody. So I'm going to see you in a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and get ready and see if I've got any red blobs on my nose.
No, you haven't got red blobs.
Well. At least you'll know we really are live when you see this.
Oh, absolutely.
Will you expect me to get through that gap?
You did it.
I don't know how.
No, you did it.
You must have breathed in a lot.
Right, shall we have a look? Oh, I feel like I'm really low down. I need double cushions and I can actually reach the table. Right, let's have a look at these boards again, and then we'll do a couple of little compositions for you as well if we've got time. I love what RDT have done here, our design team, because they've used the Mixion glue onto the card and then gold foiled with our foiling flake. How magnificent does that look? And look at the detail along there. Isn't that fabulous? How clever is that? Right, so let me show you these boards, because this collection, if somebody said to you quintessential British tea party, this is probably what you would think about. Let me get a bit more organised. Good grief, she's very clever, but thinking actually makes a mess. Right, let's have a look at these. So, this is our Amanda's work. The Mad as a Box of Frogs one. Okay, yes, number 2. Right, so first of all, these are all your dies that you're going to get in this collection. And what I love about what we do here at Highlight Crafts is we make, though there was a word that entered our crafty lingo a few years ago called snippability. And these are absolutely snippable, which means that you can create your decoupage layers without having to pay extra money for the decoupage dies. And that's a real great thing. What Amanda's done here is taken one of the stencils that launched with 2 Red Robin's birthday on Tuesday, and then she's inked it with a white ink in the background, so this could be on your card front. She's then gone in with some Capella paste through the same stencil and just added a little bit of the brickwork in here. She's used the foundation die, but instead of just leaving it white, she's inked it with a little bit of green ink so it all works together. So you're paying for that amount of metal, but this is the kind of thing that you can create. Aren't these lovely? Then you've got this one, and these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And again, using the dot stencil in the background. Now, we had these on as SVGs yesterday, so you can do this if you're a scan and cut user as well, using some of the washi tape from the embellishment kits that we had on earlier in the week as well. And then just tucking a couple of the other colourways behind just to bring everything and tie all those colours in. Then we've got this one. Now what she's done here is taken a piece of our vellum, which is actually parchment because it's 280, and run it through the Pro Cut with the rubber mat, which gives you that texture. So it's not an embossing folder, it's done with the same stencil that has done the backgrounds. Look how fabulous this washi tape is. Now, line is really important. If that wasn't there, it would look like it was floating, but creating that line down the card, and when it gets to there, it then creates another line that brings it across, tearing one of the backgrounds and adding a little bit of washi tape in there. So again, you're paying for that amount of metal, but you can achieve that. This is a lovely one, isn't it? I love these diamonds. But that washi tape, and washi tape is one of those things that's really underrated. We had it on in lots of rolls the other day, just plain. And the reason we bought you plain is because you can stencil on top of it, you can stamp on top of it, you could draw on top of it, you could foil on top of it if you wanted to. But how lovely is that as a card front? And using your stencils, don't think of stencils just as being for mixed media. These are absolutely for card making as well. So get your inks out and start playing. Then you've got all your saucers. I love those. I love this. This is fabulous. Then you've also got all of your gatherings. Now we sell 4x4 inch white card blanks that have got like a gold pearlescent shimmer to them. Those, as Stephanie said, with a little, I'll tell you what we've got. Tell you what we sell now, and you'll find them in the Craftmaster brand, I want to say. They're a pack of little tiny test tubes, proper glass test tubes with a little cork stopper. They're gorgeous. So what I would do is I would take some of my Aquastone varnish, put it inside one of the test tubes, put these bouquets into the test tube so that it dries in situ with that when that Aquastone dries, because you can get the big bottle now. Using a little bit it's not going to seem wasteful, but then you could have them in a test tube and then the little sentiment on the back. I think that would look absolutely fabulous. So something a little bit different, but I love the gatherings because we get them in smaller sizes. And you know, when I bring you 2 Red Robin's dies occasionally and I say I love anything that's a container, this is why I love things that are containers, because you can take these, another gathering in here as well, and create beautiful elements like that. She's even been dipping into David's diamond texture paste on there. I don't know whether he knows, although I did hear it last week going, right, I need some paint. Right, I need some paste. Right, I need some foil. Right, I need this. And I could see him going like that because he had to share his stuff. He's a bit twitchy like that. It just made me smile. And then this is what we call Amanda's Wow board. But if you break it down, that could be a card front. That could be your card front. It's entirely up to you how you create these. And then you're also getting all of your teacups in there as well. I think these are fabulous, aren't they? But I love the fact that in Minecraft Studio you can make them your own, because you can personalize them. I was reading in the comments when I said about my grandma's Pyrex dish and the pottery, there were a few of you said exactly yours were exactly the same as that. They all had them, didn't they? And the lids had gone brown because they'd had them for decades. But you never get a rice pudding that's as good as it was your grandma's was, do you, or your mum's? Right, so let's have a play with some of these things. We've got about 4 minutes left. We haven't got very long, but just building you a really quick composition. So I am going to do 2. Oh, that's stuck together. All right, we'll have that one up there like that, but this one I'm going to fill with these lovely flowers. So let's start with let's bring this one in, and you can just literally shape these with your fingers. You don't need to use ball tools and all that kind of stuff. You can just shape them because we put the detail lines in for you. It means that you can manipulate that card. Now this will be cut because it's dies on the 250. Pure print. Your premium pure print would work beautifully with these, and the premium pure print will give you a more vivid colour tone, if you like. And I'm just going to stick with one tone, but having that little gathering in there means that you can change your sizes without snipping into them, which is great. And then these, what I would do is just stick behind there. So you've got the big teacup with the 2 handles on, then you've got all your florals, and then you've got your other ones coming up here. And to make this into a card that would stand up, I would get a piece of our construction weight acetate, cut a nice narrow, probably about 1.5 to 2 inches wide, cut it the full length, fold it in half, and that will be your stand behind. So it looks like it's freestanding. The other thing that I noticed that was on Micro Studio is a teapot. So you could do the teapot, cut it out and have it like it looks like the teapot on an angle, so it looks like it's pouring into the cups. It's a beautiful collection. This is absolutely flying out the door. We have got more for you on Monday. We've also got rice papers on Monday, which myself and David will be bringing you at 11 o'clock. But look how beautiful these are. Aren't they just stunning? And the amount of metal that you're getting for the price that you're paying, you've got over a £72 saving just on the dies and the MCS, which is incredible. Right, I would like to say a massive thank you to you all for joining us on a crazy Saturday. Saturdays are all about having a lot of fun. We do 3 hours, 8 till 11. Our Becky is now going home to take her beautiful daughter B to a wicked party, dressed as Glinda. I was like, no, I'd definitely be Elphaba. She said she had to adjust the costume last minute last night to make it fit. So she had to make it small. I said, it could have been worse. You could have been doing body paint from there to your feet, which is green. And even worse than that, getting it off at the end of the day. So we're all going to go and do our things. Please, please, please join Stephanie on that Facebook Live. Go onto Facebook and go into Stephanie's page, and you'll be able to see it. And she's got a very special guest with her as well. You're going to learn all about selling for charity. I will see you on Monday morning. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you then. You take care. Lots of love. Bye.